international business. In the second one, I study English language as a translator from Russian into English. And also I study in language school. There I study Spanish. So in my spare time, I like to read books, especially classic literature, English literature, and Spanish literature, and just hang out with my friends.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Perm.
Okay, so nice to meet you and nice to see you with us tonight. So tell me please, are you a student of our school?
Yes, I was a student of your school, but now, unfortunately, no.
Okay, who was your teacher? A Russian teacher or a native speaker?
No, native speaker, it was Melanie.
Okay, did you like the lessons? Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, she is a wonderful teacher. I really like her.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your information. Murad, how are you? How was the interview? Oh, sorry, it was your brother who had an interview. Sorry, just tell me, how are you?
My brother had a great interview.
Really? So did he get the job?
He going to get a new job. He will get a new interview with another technical person, and now he's waiting interview, the next interview.
Okay. Do you know why he isn't with us tonight?
No, I don't. I post I post message to him, but I didn't get some answer.
Okay, I see. Anyway, maybe he will join us later. Thank you very much. So tell me please, now it's autumn and I would like to know what's the weather like in your region. Julia, what can you tell us?
Today in my region is absolutely nice weather. It's very strange for my city because in my city, especially in autumn and in winter days, extremely cold weather. But today it's very nice. It's about 90 degrees.
Okay, I see. So you enjoy your time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I see. Murad, what about you?
I have great weather. Today is windy and warm.
So windy is great for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. As you may notice, the topic of our conversation today is beauty. So I will ask you some questions and I would like you to share your opinions with us and we will have a kind of nice discussion, okay? So my first question to you is, what is beauty? What comes to your mind when you hear the word beauty? Julie?
Beauty, in my opinion, on the one hand, is physical appearance of a person, and on another hand, it's beauty which we have inside our inside world when we have inside us. Yeah.
So, do you have any associations when you hear the word beauty? Maybe some images come into your mind.
Association? It's a very interesting question. I don't know why. When I listen word beauty, I imagine nature. I don't know why. It's the first the first thing what I imagine.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your opinion. Murad, what do you think? What is beauty to you?
Oh, it's a very complex question, and I don't have a simple answer for them. I think that probably the best explanation for beauty can be from philosophy. For example, the life is the reality that we will get from our feelings. So I think that the beauty is that things that get the good feelings to us. For example, it can be good music or beautiful girl like you.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Anatolий, good evening. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you so much. So I have the same question to you. So what is beauty to you?
Beauty. It is I agree. It is a philosophical, maybe category. Explanation could be about nature, about people, about everything. For now, when I thought about today's class, I didn't quite understand what is title of this class.
Oh, really? You don't know? Maybe we will speak about it a little bit later. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So, my next question to you: do you think that the idea of beauty changes with the time? For example, if we speak about the 18th century, the icon of beauty is one person with specific features, and if we speak about nowadays, it's absolutely different. Julie, what do you think?
Yes, of course. I think that ideals of beauty, it depends on, first of all, it depends on time. Then it depends on culture, native culture, maybe. Yes, I absolutely agree with this statement that beauty changes by the century, by the time.
Okay. Okay, I see. Thank you. Anatoly, what do you think?
I agree. It is changing constantly, and we don't have absolutely definition of beauty.
So every time has its own definition, right?
And for everyone, because it is like relative theory.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay, Murad, what do you think?
I think that our imagination, our implementation of beauty is changed. For example, people invent more things that can bring good feelings to us. So sometimes we can think about the beauty different.
Okay, I see. So I would like to tell you one idea that many people would share, that beautiful people have a little bit easier life. What do you think? Anatoly, do you agree or not?
It seems that it is true, but I think it is not true.
Why do you think so?
I think it could be a part of a jealous feeling for people who think that they are not so beauty as a neighbor, and it proves my previous statement about relativity of beauty.
Okay, I see. Julie, what do you think?
Frankly speaking, I can't be absolutely disagree on this statement. Maybe it depends on the situation, of course. But yeah, there is this stereotype that the most beautiful people have easier life. Yes. But frankly speaking, I can't answer this question.
So you don't know. The practice doesn't give you any examples.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay, I see. Murad, what's your point of view?
I think that beauty is independent from the sections.
So you mean it doesn't have any connection with life?
Can you repeat the question?
No, there wasn't a question. I actually told you that beautiful people have a very easy life. Do you agree or not?
Well, yeah, I think that it is independent. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, you know, nowadays, people who think they are beautiful, especially models, they have such things. They are called contests. So they go there, they, I don't know, compete in different categories. And so usually one very beautiful woman is chosen. what do you think of these contests? And if you had a chance, would you like to participate? Julie, I guess you will be the first answer.
No, I can't. I don't know, but right now I have no appropriate feeling for this, for that maybe. No, I like more intellectual competition, and frankly speaking, I think that this competition it's not objectives. Yes.
Okay, but if you have a chance, do you sometimes watch such programs? They are shown on TV very often.
When I was younger, yeah, I really liked it, but now I got that it's nonsense. Yes.
Okay, Murad, maybe you, as a person who likes beautiful girls, like to watch such a show.
No, I don't like to watch this show because I'm married.
So your wife doesn't give you any chance to watch?
No, I think that I can spend the time with more useful.
Okay, so you don't support the idea, some beautiful women competing with each other, yeah?
No, I think I don't support this idea.
Okay, I see. Anatoli, what about you?
It is similar. I don't like to watch that show, but I'm trying to have easy feeling about it. It is like part of a comedy show or a lifestyle show. It is not difficult to watch it between other more serious deals.
Okay, I see. Next thing I would like to ask you is where we can see real beauty, in what spheres of life. I would like you to give some specific examples. What is beautiful to you? What or who? Okay, Murad, can you start, please?
I think that we can find a lot of beauty in our nature. For example, if we will we will take some trip for our country, we can find a lot of beautiful places like rivers or mountains.
So that's it. No more examples.
We are in Russia. There are a lot of beautiful people.
A lot of beautiful what? Or who?
There are a lot of beautiful people.
Okay. Men and women, right?
Yeah, and I think that I can feel myself very happy because my wife is very beautiful.
Okay. My congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Julia, give me some examples as well.
I think that in all spheres in our life there is beauty, but as for me, I think that real beauty we can see in museums. We can see in museums a lot of works of art. It's like a beauty of soils, of artists, of sculptors, of architects, etc. Yes, for me, it's real beauty in the museums.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, give me some examples as well.
I think we can use definition of beauty for time. This minute, this second could be beautiful, and also I agree to refer it to the nature. Just look to my page, not page, a window. These photos I took from my bicycle trip this Sunday. You can see Moscow River, and I think it's beautiful. This is my bicycle. and this picture for me looks very beautiful.
Yeah, tell me please, how much time ago were the pictures taken? Because the weather is perfect.
Yes, because this weekend, both days of this weekend were sunny days. These photos were taken during Sunday.
Okay, I see. So
This is my phone.
okay, thank you very much. So now I want to ask you the following question. Try to describe a person who is very beautiful for you, I mean in a physical way. So I'd like you to describe your ideal partner or somebody like that. Julia, can you do that?
Ideal partner?
Yeah. If we speak about physical side, okay?
Okay, physical appearance. Okay, perfect. I like men with dark hair, with dark eyes. He should be high.
Tall.
And tall. Sorry. Yes, tall and powerful. Of course, but it's just only physical appearance. It's just my taste. But of course, it depends on personality. First of all.
Thank you for your idea, Anatoly. Can you do the same?
I think it is not possible to give a description of ideal person. Maybe in general I could prefer women with which is not so high, not so low, and who is able to speak, and when I feel comfortable when we don't speak during the science.
So these are the main features.
Yes, I can describe. I also have a wife, laugh, and I can't imagine other ideal, but I can't describe it.
Okay, anyway, thank you for your ideas as well. So, my next question is, do you think that different nationalities have different images of beauty? And for people from different countries, beautiful people are different. Julie, what do you think?
I think that, yeah, it's really true. Now I'm thinking about a good example, but I can't create something right now. A good example,
you know,
yeah.
We can remember some African countries, and they like women with very long necks or very big ears, and for them this is the beauty itself.
Yeah,
but if we speak about Europe, for example, yeah, it's absolutely different.
Yes, perfect example, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But
Anatoly,
for example, but for example, among European countries, people have very similar ideas because European people are not aren't so different. Like for example, African nations and other different, not from other countries.
Okay, Anatoly.
I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh, in my opinion, honestly opinion, I think the Russian girls, the most beautiful girls in the world, and it is not a compliment. I think it is because I'm growing in that environment, and it formed my imagination about beauty.
Okay, I see. Anyway, thank you for your opinion. But you know, many European people think the same, I mean men, and they really love Russian people and they want them to be their wives because we are the best. What can I say? Okay, so my next question to you is a kind of alternative. Just imagine, what would you prefer, to be physically attractive or to be smart and intelligent? You can choose only one characteristic. Julie, what about you?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, it's extremely difficult. But sometimes, first of all, I would like to notice that when we see for the first time person, of course, we evaluate he or she, about physical appearance. Yeah. It's not something wrong. It's really just psychology. But as for me, I think that more important to be witty, creative, intelligent, and charismatic.
Yeah.
That is more important.
Thank you for your opinion, Anatoly.
I also think that what is inside the person is more important. But in the same time, if appearance, if the person has appearance which you don't like, it could be the reason which we can't through this problem, go through this problem, and it is also important.
Okay, I have one more alternative. What is more important, to be physically attractive or to be rich? Julie?
Oh, it's a complicated question. I don't know. I think I have another opinion that it's more significant to be intelligent.
Anyway, so not beautiful, not rich.
Not rich, not beautiful, but intelligent, predictable, and as I already said, charismatic. I think that's it.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, would you prefer to be rich than attractive?
About myself or about my partner? About
No,
myself.
about yourself, sure.
I think to be rich, more concrete things we can touch it, and to be attractive, it is, as I mentioned before, it is a relative definition.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you know, people are getting older, and if you have money, you can help yourself somehow, and some operation, or I just don't know. And I guess in our society, people like rich people more than beautiful. I think so. I don't know if you share this opinion. Maybe you have a different one. Julie, do you agree that people are not obsessed, but they like rich people? And if
Yes,
you
of
are rich, you are very attractive. Doesn't matter how you look.
Yes, I absolutely agree with this opinion that nowadays people prefer to be crazy about rich people because if you are rich, you're intelligent, you're successful, of course, and it's more significant.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see. Murad, what happened?
I have to interrupt my participation in
Okay,
our
so
conversation.
is everything okay with us? Oh, with you, I'm sorry.
Is everything
Yes?
okay with me? Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. So what do you think? Do you agree that people like rich people, no matter how attractive they are?
People like rich people no matter if they are attractive.
Yes. Do you agree with that?
I think that the richness is independent from beauty.
So they are not connected, you
They
think?
are not connected.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, what do you think? What does practice tell you?
I'm thinking about opposite side. In general, average people hate a very rich persons, people like oligarchs,
Yeah.
and in small society we can observe the similar feelings.
Okay, I see. So, and finishing our topic about richness, I want to know your attitude to plastic surgery. Nowadays, many men and women, they do this to become better, to improve their look. And I would like to know your attitude to that. And one more question, when you are older, would you like to have some operation? Julie, I ask you first because you are a girl and we are more obsessed with beauty stuff.
Yes, of course. I'm as a girl, I can tell you that I'm not against surgery, plastic surgery. It's extremely significant, not only for your physical appearance, but more for your mind, for your mood. I think that you got me. Because if you don't like your reflection in the mirror, you suffer. And the plastic surgery, it's the greatest chance to change your life, to change your attitude on yourself, to change, yes, to change attitude and your mood, of course. And when I will be older, if I really need it, I will do it. Why not? Because I want to be happy. I want to feel myself well.
But have you seen any terrible pictures of women who have done a lot of operations and they look like monsters? What do you think of them?
Yes, I know that it's another side of metal, because it's like an illness. When you make one part of body, maybe you will want to do another. Yes, but it's also depends on psychology of each person.
Okay, I see. Murad? Plastic surgery and you, are you friends or enemies?
I think that people should apply plastic surgery just for health. If you want to get plastic surgery just for appearance, and you will try to get some new connection with people, or people will have a different deal with you, I think that it's something wrong with the people that surrounds you.
You mean mentally wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Anatoly, what do you think?
I don't welcome plastic surgery, but I could agree if it needs for health, for good feelings of somebody, it could be acceptable. But if we can don't go to this way, on this way, the best way to avoid it.
Okay, I see. I guess I will talk to you in 50 years time and we will have another conversation. Maybe you will change your mind. Maybe when you want to be attractive anyway, when you are 70 or something. Okay.
Maybe you will change your face.
Yes, I will change. I will have some kind of robot face, yes, and you won't recognize me. Okay, you know, nowadays people try to decorate themselves as much as they can, so they use a lot of different stuff like piercing and tattoo and dreads and different haircuts. So I would like to know, do you like this specific beauty? Murad, a piercing girl having a tattoo all over her body?
It doesn't matter for me.
Really? So you mean that she can be a mother of your children and you won't object?
I think yes.
You think yes, and your mom will welcome her as well.
I'm not sure.
You see? So you should take it into consideration. But for you, it's not very important. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not important for me.
Okay, Julie, what do you think? A tattoo guy with a lot of piercing, very brutal.
Yeah, I'm crazy about it. I like tattoo, I like piercing. I have 4 tattoos. I like men with tattoos. Yes, but if you make tattoo, you should be very, very predictable. You should to pay your attention because it's like an illness. If you make one, you will make the second one, the third one, and the fourth one.
You know,
Yeah.
I have a personal question. I'm so much afraid of pain. Was it so painful?
Sometimes, yes, it depends on part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when on bones, yes, it's very painful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Are you going to have any more tattoos?
Of course.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, what do you think? What about having a tattoo?
No, I don't like it.
No? No?
I can accept only earnings for women, not more. It is
Okay.
my opinion.
So, and you yourself don't have any tattoos?
No.
And when you were a teenager, maybe a little bit younger than you are now, what about some crazy haircuts or, I don't know, different colors of hair? Nothing, no experiments?
No, not in this area.
Okay, so just imagine, I know that you have 2 children. One day they will come up to you and say, "Father, I want to have a tattoo," or "Daddy." So what will you tell them?
Oh, I would say no.
So you will object.
Yes. I can't understand why so many tattoos salons and why people like it. I don't understand it.
Okay, I see. Anyway, thank you for your opinion. My next question to you is, how much time do you spend every day to become as beautiful as you are nowadays? As I can see some of you, and Anatoly, I have never seen you, but I'm sure you are very beautiful. So, Murad, how much time do you need to become an Apollon? Murad doesn't hear me. Julie, can you start, please?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Julie will be the first. So.
Okay.
Okay. Every day I spend about 2 hours for preparing myself. But it's not about that I'm ugly. It's about I like this process when I dress up, when I do makeup, when I make my hair beautiful. Something like that, 2 hours a day.
Do you think you need more time? And if you had a chance, you would spend 3 or 4 hours, or maybe 5?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, if I have more time, yeah, of course I will spend more time near to mirrors.
Okay,
In
I
front
see.
of mirror.
Yeah, thank you. So, Murad, tell me the secret of your beauty. How much time do you need?
My beauty is pure natural.
So you just wake up in the morning, smile, and go and give everybody a pleasure, right?
Right.
I see. Okay. So really, do you do anything? Just how much time do you need to get ready?
I don't do anything. I'm just wake up. I'm going for breakfast. I eat and I do my daily works. Or
Okay, and if you have any special occasion, for example, you and your wife, you go to a wedding ceremony or somebody's birthday, or you need to go to a very important job interview, don't you do anything?
I will take different wear.
Oh, clothes.
Clothes, yeah.
Okay, so but nothing with your beauty.
Nothing.
So it's still pure and untouched, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Anatoly, what about you?
I also don't spend much time for that. I don't have even comb.
Oh,
And
how is it possible?
I don't know.
What do
I
you
didn't
use,
have.
your hand for that?
Maybe like this, yes.
Okay. So you don't care a lot because you know nowadays many men they are called metrosexual or something. So they spend hours near the mirror making themselves very beautiful. You are not such type, right?
No, but if, for example, I need to participate in a business meeting, for example, for the next day, I think I'd would wash my hair in previous day, and I could wear good clothes with a tie for that meeting.
Okay, I see. If we speak about ourselves, I would like to know in which clothes you feel the most beautiful. It may be pajamas, or it may be a classical suit or a dress, or maybe you feel absolutely comfortable and beautiful without any clothes at all. So just share your ideas. Murad.
I never thought about it.
Just remember, you look to the mirror and you love your reflection so much. What are you wearing that moment?
Oh, it's very complex question. For example, 2 latest years, so we haven't mirrors in our quarter, for example, and I didn't saw how I wear my clothes, and sometimes I asked my wife.
Dear gentlemen, you just impress me greatly. One of you doesn't have a comb, and Murad, you don't have a mirror to look at yourself?
Yeah, I don't have. And we bought a mirror in our quarter in a few months ago, and this mirror is for my wife.
Oh my God. But I guess you still you are very happy with yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm very
So don't care so much what you are wearing.
No, I like jeans, for example, because I feel myself very good, or t-shirts, but nothing, not something extraordinary.
Okay, okay. So I guess Julie will help me. She will tell me a nice story of some outfit.
Yes,
So what suits you most of all?
So I feel myself more comfortable and more beautiful when I dress up in feminine style, such as dresses, high heels. To be honest, I wear high heels every time. I have only one pair of trains, and that's it. Yeah, I prefer feminine style because in this style I feel myself extremely confident, extremely beautiful. And as I feel myself, people think about me the same.
Okay, I see. Good that your two images, they coincide, and you know, people find you attractive and you find attractive yourself. Thank you. Anatoly, any special outfit you like to wear most of all?
For my job, I wear usual suit, yes. And I also like for everyday life jeans. I don't think that I care much about it, but I can't say that I don't think about it always. It is in the middle, more low than high.
Okay.
Really.
I see. But do you feel comfortable, for example, when you stay at home and wear something very cozy, not official style? Do you like it more than suit, for example?
It could
Anatoly.
be. It could be mild jeans.
Okay.
And something not hard, mild. I'm not sure about vocabulary.
Yeah, I don't think it's mild. I think it's called soft.
Soft, yes. That's right.
Okay, I get your point. Thank you very much. So, my next question to you is, it was actually Anatoly's question at the beginning of our conversation. The topic of our today's conversation is beauty only skin deep. I want you to try to explain to me and to our participants what you understand by this phrase. Julie, can you start, please?
I didn't get this statement, unfortunately, and I would like to listen explanation about it.
So Anatoly didn't get it either. So Murad, you are my last hope. Do you understand what it means?
I decided to take part in our conversation because I hope that I will get this explanation.
Oh, you are very foxy, guys. You want me to explain, right?
Right.
Okay, so proverb in our chat. Can you open that?
I found the movie which
yeah, there is such a movie. You know, I can explain it. I can give you the Russian translation. С лица воду не пить. Have you heard such a proverb?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah, I think it's quite popular and everybody... No? Julie, no?
No.
It means that if a person is beautiful only outside, you can find many disgusting things inside of this person. So don't judge people just at first impression, yeah? You should know the outside and the inside as well, just to decide if a person is beautiful or not, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this is the explanation. So, Anatoly, this is the movie, right?
Yes. With this title. I wanted to find a Wikipedia page because we have the translation to title of movie in Russian, but I didn't find.
Anyway, you know, you speak English, all of you, quite well, so you can watch it in English. Why don't you do it? You don't need any Russian movies.
I don't no. I know the word skin. I know the word deep, but I couldn't connect it together.
Yes, that's why this phrase is called an idiom in English. Do you know this word, idiom?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a stable phrase, and we usually don't translate it word by word. It has a common meaning, not literal, не буквальное. Yes? Okay, I see. And as we started to speak about character and inner beauty, I want you to describe people who you like and you find beautiful according to their character. Okay, so think about some inner personal traits, character traits, and tell me, Murad, who are beautiful for you? Who is beautiful for you according to the character? What kind of people?
According to the character?
Yeah.
It's a very complex question. I don't know.
So I can put it in a little bit easier language. Which people do you like? What kind of people do you prefer to communicate?
I like honest people.
Honest?
Honest.
Really? So you like to hear truth all the time, straight to your face, no matter if it's good or bad?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it. And are you such a person?
I try to be.
You try to be. Okay, I see. So anything else? Honest? Maybe friendly, funny, charismatic?
Yeah, I like funny people, and I like smart people, because I can get something more that I think, or that I know.
Okay, I see. Julie, what do you think?
First of all, I like broad-minded people. For me, it's the most important in human's character. I like this kind of people because they can have different points of view. They can respect your point of view. They can understand you without stereotypes, without judgment. Yeah, first of all, I like broad-minded people. Then I like charismatic people. Maybe it's not about communicate very close with them, but I like look at these people. I like listen them, and then I like interesting people. Yes, interesting people with very deep personality. I like passionate people, people who have very interesting interests. I like people who are crazy about some things. Yeah, I like passionate and broad-minded people.
Okay. And do you find all these qualities in your own character? What do you think?
In my own character, yes, I think that I'm broad-minded person because I like to communicate absolutely with all people, and I think that in all people there is something good.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, what about you? What type of people do you like? Do you prefer to communicate?
I like to communicate with people who have a good attitude to the others. For example, if a few people stay in one room and suddenly became silence, nobody started to speak, and one person begins a conversation, and other people started to speak with everybody, and I respect that first person who doesn't afraid to be maybe not so competitive, to show not so clever, but it is more comfortable to communicate with that kind of person who are simple in communications.
As Murad mentioned, do you like honest people?
Yes, but also I can remember some examples when extremely honest people difficult to have any relationships with them sometimes. I'm not sure that we can find absolutely
honest person.
Honest. It might be. It could refer to every quality features of a person, of character. It is not possible to find extremely one feature in the people. Usually in the person. Usually every person is more complicated that. And couldn't be described as absolutely honest or absolutely dishonest.
Okay, I see. Now I would like you to think over and give me 2 examples of a beautiful woman. She can be famous or famous just for you. Maybe it's your mom or your sister. And also one man who you find really attractive and handsome. So they can be famous or infamous or not famous at all, so it's up to you. Murad, do you have any examples of really beautiful people, a man and a woman?
Yeah, I have.
So, tell us.
The first is my wife and the second is my brother.
Oh, why do you think they're so beautiful?
Because they have a lot of advantages. For example, my brother and my wife are very honest for me, and they are very funny and very smart.
Okay, yes, and you know, you sound absolutely like your brother. That's why I mixed you at the beginning. You have the same voice, so I'm shocked a little bit.
We have the different photo.
Yes, I see. But anyway, when I heard the voice, I thought it was your brother, not you. Okay, thank you for your opinion. Julie.
Okay, about me. The most beautiful, amazing woman for me, it's of course my mom. And the second one is Monica Bellucci, because I like her physical appearance, her type of beauty. And about man, it's my friend, he's Spanish. And as I already described you, my ideal man, he absolutely the same.
Okay, is he just a friend, or maybe you have some perspectives?
Yes, maybe I have some perspectives.
Okay, I see. And as for your mom, do you look like her?
Some people think that yes, we are very similar, but me and my mom, I don't think so.
Why? Is she blonde?
No, she isn't blonde, she's brunette, but she has another physical appearance, I think, because she is more European and me more Asian, maybe.
Okay, I see, thank you. Anatoly, what are your examples? A man and a woman?
Maybe a woman could be. I remember when I was a child. I remember a movie with Anastasia Vertinskaya, and I remember that I liked this actress. And about a man. I don't know who is playing Sergei Yesenin. Безруков. Sergei Безрукov. Maybe his appearance could be.
Yes, and I guess many women would agree with you. He is quite popular, so I guess why not? Okay, question about appearance and people relationships. You know, many people believe that people with absolutely opposite, maybe appearance and character, they usually attract to each other. Do you agree with that, Julie?
With similar? With similar to, with different.
Absolutely different. Opposites attract.
Opposite. As for me, no, I don't think so, because I like a type of beauty from men as me, with brunette hair, with black eyes, something like that. But maybe I don't know how is it exist in English. Противоположности притягиваются. How is
So,
it
as
in
I told you,
English?
opposites attract. Yeah, opposites attract.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So, Murad, what do you think? If we take you and your wife, are you more similar or different?
We are more similar, I think, and we have the similar appearance. For example, we are not a blonde, not a brunette, and we think similar sometimes. And I think that it is attractive is independent of appearance.
Okay, I see. Anatoly, what about you? If we take you and your wife, what can you tell us?
Maybe it is difficult to define. Maybe more opposite than similar.
So I guess So I guess
and,
your example proves that idea that opposites attract.
Yes,
right?
yes, I think yes.
Because I guess you try to find something different in your partner, or maybe vice versa, something similar, just to have something in common. And as our last question for discussion for tonight, I would like you to tell me why Russian nation, I mean Russian people, are so beautiful. I mean appearance and I mean character as well. Julie, what can you tell us? Julie? She doesn't hear us. Murad?
I think that there is a very simple explanation about because our country has a lot of nations, and when a nation intersects, the good and beautiful people appear, yeah.
Yeah, I see. I get your point. Thank you, Anatoly. What do you think?
I'd like to touch what inside Russian people. For me, example with Edward Snowden, I couldn't understand why foreigners can't understand why we can how it's say give give Edward Snowden to the United States. He was in trouble in our country, and I think it is absolutely not acceptable for Russian character to make this deal. And it is a feature of Russian character, and maybe it is why we are so different and better in that case, in that example, in my opinion, than maybe
than other nations. Yes, I agree with you, absolutely. Julie, what do you think? You haven't heard the question. I want you to tell me why Russian people are so beautiful.
Oh, I think that it depends on our very broad soul. First of all, about it, because I absolutely agree with Murad that we are different from other nationalities. And if we speak about especially women, Russian women, I know one example from history why Russian women are so beautiful, not like European women. It's not a secret that in Europe, many times ago, there was Inquisition, and a lot of beautiful women Inquisition killed because they thought that they were witches. But in Russia, there were no this situation.
So, and we could save our genes and our beauty, and we enjoy it nowadays. Not only we, but men as well. Okay, thank you very much.
What about African woman?
There was no inquisition at all, right?
Right.
But you know, I guess they are beautiful in their own manner, so we can't judge them. Long necks and big ears, why not? They taste different, that's it. For everybody, we can find his or her own type of beauty. So anyway, my dear friends, I would like to thank you very much for being with me here tonight and for sharing your ideas. And you are always welcome every Thursday, 8 p.m. Moscow time, here with me. And don't be afraid if you don't understand the topic of the conversation. Write questions there on our Google page, okay? I will explain and maybe give you some questions for you to think them over before the conversation. Okay?
Okay.
So I wish you a very nice evening and a very nice weekend. And I'm waiting for you next time, next Thursday. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much and see you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.